will be enhanced. My after-sale service does not end. I analyze the stones based on the color, which will determine the illness or potential illness they might have. And I also look at the size to determine these are all quantum stones. And based on the quantity, I can tell the degree of congestion of the liver. I have a master's degree in public health, and I wrote a thesis regarding liver detox. At first, I was quite skeptical about this liver detox program. I thought I'm already a healthy vegetarian. I do not need to do this liver detox. When I suffered from mild gout, all that has changed. After I have tried this liver detox, my gout condition has improved. And then later I became a believer. I distributed it to my friends. One after another, they given very good testing. When one has to do liver detox, they have to complete the overall cleanse. A healthy person needs 3 to 6 cleanses to completely purge out the stones. And after which, once a year, they will do a servicing cleanse. I did 3 cleanses to complete the overall cleanse, and I have been doing an annual servicing cleanse at least 4 times a week. Liver detox program is indeed an alternative treatment, where we use natural food and minerals and juices to purge out toxins from the liver. Liver detox is for everyone. As long as a person can walk to the bathroom, they can do detox. However, pregnant women having their period, breastfeeding women, clients who are having kidney dialysis, or organ recipients cannot do detox. I have a client who is in his mid-50s. He suffered from liver cirrhosis, liver cysts, gallstones, and pancreas. And he has faithfully doing the detox monthly. And after the 10th detox, all these symptoms of disease have disappeared. And he has experienced great improvement. You need not take any medication or any supplements. The results speaks for itself. You will not know the benefits until you experience it on your own. I encourage you to try this 18-hour liver detox program. You will be amazed with the result. I'm Mark, the liver detox specialist, and I deliver.
And this is the short video sharing about the liver detox program. And now I shall begin my lecture. Let me share screen. Okay. Good evening. A pleasant Sunday to all of you. Thank you for those who have just joined. And wonderful to have you come early, those who log in early. I'm Mark, the liver detox specialist. I have been doing liver detox for 10 years. October 2010, I began to share with people. And over the 10 years, I have developed 2,500 clients. My former job was actually a church pastor. I graduated from seminary in 1989. And since 1989, I've been serving as a church pastor. And in 2017, December, I retired after serving for 28 years. So while serving as a pastor, I do volunteer work, giving health lectures to community centers, tertiary institutions, several companies, organic shops. My background is, since 1978, after attending a health seminar for 14 days, it totally transformed my life from a very sickly boy to a health-conscious man. And since 1997, I've been attending a lot of certification courses to equip myself to teach people on how to take care of their body. And these are my qualifications: a New Start health instructor course, clinical prevention medicine using natural remedies, smoking cessation is helping people to quit smoking. And the last certification was in 2011, where I obtained my master's degree in public health. And this is my diploma. I'm majoring in health promotion and education. And this is my research thesis. You know, for the MPH program, Master's Degree in Public Health, I'm required to write a thesis. So I've chosen this title, Effects of Liver Cleanse on Blood Cholesterol Level Among Adults in Singapore. So that time I was still serving as a church pastor. I went to the church board and proposed this as a study. So the church granted permission and gave me 50 people, all above 40 years old, and they must not be taking medication. So I put them on a blood test for cholesterol and put them on 2 liver detox program, all 18 hours. And 5 weeks later, we want to measure the blood to see whether there is any significant drop. So that was my study way back in 2011. When talk about liver detox, long time ago, and even today, people go to a detox camp. And most Singaporeans will go to Koh Samui. They either spend 8 to 11 days of this camp where they don't eat normal food. They drink juices, drink enzymes, they will fast. And then later on, they will take apple juice, Epsom salt, and then they pass up gallstones. And this is a very grueling process. They spend about $3,000, excluding air ticket. And you can spend a DIY 7-day program using Dr. Lai Junan's Detox. Or you can spend 5 days doing the liver detox program. I have good news for all of you. You need not spend so many days. You just need 18 hours. So I have formulated this 18-hour liver detox program, which you can do at home. It is much simpler to do. It is less fasting, less complicated, and much, much cheaper. So a short, brief history about liver detox. It is actually formulated by Dr. Lai Junan way back in the 80s when she was a cancer researcher in America for 10 years. She got very discouraged with conventional treatment for cancer. Do you know that conventional treatment has its place? It's good for 3 things. I'm talking about Western doctors. Conventional treatment is good for infection. Okay, like COVID-19 is good to practice using certain medication to contain the infection. And then it's also good for emergencies, like a loss of blood, accidents, and so on. And third, it's good for diagnosis, to find out what's wrong with you. But when it comes to chronic diseases like cancer, conventional medicine doesn't cure. Okay, sometimes it can be worse after the treatment. So many people die of cancer treatment. They die of chemotherapy rather than the cancer itself. So she went back to Taiwan and China to do more research on cancer. So she found that cancer is never the first illness. Usually there are a lot of problems leading to cancer. So cancer is actually a immune system breakdown. Okay, immune system breakdown that causes cancer. And in the research, she said people with cancer usually have stones in their liver. And she said all of us have stones. It's a matter of big or small, many of you. If you understand the function of the liver, it is actually a command center of the immune system. And it filters the blood. It has 3 major functions. It filters the blood of impurities. When it encounters toxins, it will secrete fat and wrap all these toxins with fat and form gallstones as a residue. So over the years, since the time we are born until you are 40, 50 or 60s, you have accumulated a lot of stones. And can you imagine some of you are in your 70s? That's why the older you are, the chances of getting lifestyle diseases, chronic diseases is very high. Because once the liver is congested, it cannot detox properly. It cannot store vitamins and minerals. It cannot command the immune system of your whole body. That's why out of 3 persons, 1 person will have cancer. Out of 3 persons, 1 person will have heart disease or stroke. I started this liver detox when I was taking my class in public health. A classmate of mine from Malaysia had went to Taiwan to learn about natural remedy. So he studied about Dr. Lai Junan's liver detox program. He introduced to me the 18-hour detox program, which was a commercial kit from Malaysia. So I was a bit skeptical because I had gout. Because my father had gout, so I inherited gout. So he told me, why don't you try the liver detox? If it doesn't work, no need to pay. So I took up the challenge. And after the detox, first detox, my gout pain disappeared. Until today, the gout doesn't bother me anymore. And I noticed that in Singapore, out of 2 persons, 1 person will have fatty liver. As you know, more and more people are getting obese. And according to Western medicine, fatty liver is almost impossible to reverse. But it can be reversed using the liver detox program. If you don't do anything about it, it becomes hardened. And the liver will fail. So do not take chances about your liver. And I also discovered that more and more people have eczema, psoriasis. Okay, psoriasis is a greater form of eczema. And this liver detox can help to reverse eczema. And more of my clients, they have cancer, all sorts of cancer. More and more people have high cholesterol. Okay. Now, let me give you a testimony how I started liver detox part-time and then become full-time. All because of this testimony given to me in email. In October 2010, this lady in her early 40s, she did the detox program. She did, in fact, twice. After doing twice, her LDL, which is bad cholesterol, was actually on a borderline high. She tried to exercise and take supplements, cannot. Then the doctor warned her, if the LDL next time is still not lowered, she has to take statins. Then after 1 week after the second cleansing, she went for blood test for cholesterol. She said her LDL went down, okay, from 3.4 to 4 to 2.41. She was so happy that she found a natural remedy that doesn't require medication. So until today, she is medicine-free, okay? And this is her stones that she passed out. Look at the stones. This 50-cent coin was placed in order for you to know how big the stones are. So you can imagine, this is not a new 50-cent coin, it's an old one. Now, this is my research thesis, and I'm going to share with you a case study of a 47-year-old lady. She got high cholesterol. Look at her total cholesterol is 243. Her LDL is 151. The blood test was taken on 19 June 2011. And 5 weeks later, on 24th of July 2011, after having 2 18-hour liver detox program, her reading from 243, it went down to 167. Okay, that is actually below normal because cannot be more than 200. And her LDL, which cannot be more than 130, it went down from 151 to 109. So she was so happy. Until today, she was actually medicine free. So I'm actually putting doctors out of business. So the next case study is about a 45-year-old man. He's actually an Indonesian working in Singapore. Later he became a PR. You know, he was still taking the Indonesian diet. A lot of sweet things, a lot of deep fry. So his high triglycerides was very alarming. He registered a reading of 296, which cannot be more than 150 mg. So after doing 2 detox programs, it went from 296 to 103. Okay. Later on, he introduced this liver detox to his wife and his children and his parents. So I have very good testimony, even people with no diseases. Okay, this guy is very healthy, mid-30s. So a friend recommended him to do detox. So he came and listened to my presentation. He decided to try. So after the 3 detox program, he found out a lot of stones. He said, I truly believe that this detox plan is God sent for me. I wish there was a way I could convince more people of the value of this detox program. I know I will definitely be doing the detox every year constantly after this. Now he's talking about once you complete your overhaul plans. That means you do until no more stones. Doing one time is not enough. Doing one time, you only purge out new stones and the softer stones. All these are fat-based. Each time you do, the harder stones will come down and pass out. So over the years, when you have accumulated, since when you are 15 to 25, if now you are 60 plus or 70, these old stones are big stones and hard stones. So when you first do detox, you only pass out stones that are newly formed in the past 1 or 2 years. So you need to do a second one, 1 week later or 2 weeks later. And then continue to do until all the stones are out. We call it overhaul plans. Then once a year, you just do a servicing plans. So this is a flyer drafted out by one of the owners of the organic shop. Okay. According to my research thesis, I have a textbook, and this is the textbook I had, written by a liver detox guru. He's also a naturopath. His name is Andres Morales. He wrote this book, which is translated in a few languages. Powerful book. He had this classic statement that says, gallstones, which are clogging the liver, is a major cause of disease. And notice what he said about skin diseases. Nearly all skin diseases such as eczema, acne, and psoriasis have one factor in common: gallstones in the liver. And almost all persons with a skin disease also has intestinal problems and impure blood in particular. These are mainly caused by gallstones and the harmful effects they have on the body as a whole. Gallstones contribute to numerous problems throughout the body, particularly in the digestive, circulatory, and urinary system. In its attempt to eliminate the colon, kidneys, lungs, and liver, and the lymphatic system are unable to remove or detoxify, the skin becomes flooded and overburdened with acidic waste. Although the skin is the largest organ of the elimination in the body, it eventually succumbs to the acid assault. The toxic material is deposited first in the connective tissue underneath the dermis. When the waste depot becomes saturated, the skin begins to malfunction. So all skin diseases, okay, whether you have childhood ones, adolescence, teenage or youth or young adult, or even old age, if your skin is not good, it means your liver is congested. So every day, the activities that we do are actually harming the liver. What are the activities? Alcohol is one of them. It's number one. That's why I never drink alcohol. Not even social drinking. Because alcohol really damage the liver cells and form fatty liver. Excessive workload. Okay. That means not enough rest, stress. When you work excessively, you don't sleep enough. Smoking, most harmful one. Okay. A lot of my clients were smokers and they pass out smoker stones. Medication, you know, all medication has go through the liver and it damage the liver. A simple medication like Panadol, you just look at it, cannot consume more than 8. Why? Because it will harm the liver. For me, I try to avoid taking Panadol. Infection, when you are sick, stressed, processed food, white rice, white bread, white sugar, environmental toxins, okay, heavy metals, pesticides, poor soil nutrition, vegetables that grow on the poor soil also damage the liver. Allergy foods like crabs, prawns, poor nutrition, fast food, coffee and energy drinks. You know, I understand that a lot of people are drinking coffee. Coffee has caffeine, damage the liver. Okay. So the liver is every day is filtering toxins out of the body, and it will get rid of water soluble waste. Okay, you just drink water and it will pass out. But there are fat soluble toxins that the liver cannot get rid of. And what are the fat soluble toxins that only liver detox can get rid? Number one, alcohol, drugs, food additives, pesticides, insecticides, contaminants and pollutants, microorganisms, metabolic end products. You know, talking about microorganisms, some people have worms, bacteria and viruses, they are all suppressed. Then when they do detox, all these microorganisms will be passed out. That's why the skin will improve. You will feel more alert. You will feel more energetic. Some people, because they are so toxic, they have accumulated so many toxins in their body. So when they do detox, they feel very weak. These are the healing crises. And some have nausea, giddiness, and some even have diarrhea. But this is a minor inconvenience compared to the immense benefit that you're going to get. You see, the liver is on top, just under your rib cage. Okay? Your right rib cage. It's the largest internal organ. And under the liver, there is a gallbladder and there is pancreas. When the liver is full of stones due to filtration, some stones get trapped inside here. It will form gallstones. They call calcified stones. And too much stones, or the stones become too big, it become inflamed and you feel pain. That's why people with pain in the stomach, doctors suspect it's gallbladder. They will go for ultrasound and they will ask you to remove the gallbladder. And that is actually not good. The gallbladder is actually a reservoir for bile. Okay? It produces bile to digest fat together with the liver. So when you don't have a gallbladder, it's just like Singapore, when it rains, it has no drains, no canals. So the whole digestive system will be flooded with excessive bile. So a lot of people who lose their gallbladder, they have a lot of problems like bloatedness, flatulence, irritable bowel syndrome, and so on. Excess stones sometimes get trapped at the pancreas. It cannot secrete insulin, and they develop type 2 diabetes. So people who are diagnosed with pre-diabetic condition or early diagnosis of diabetes quickly do a detox, and that will save their pancreas. And these are all my clients. These are the few sample. This guy is in his 60s. Look at the stones. So why do I ask them to pass out to collect and then take a picture because I do visual analysis. I analyze the stones based on the color, the size, and quantity. Based on the color, you can predict what a person has. Does he have heavy metals? Does he have high cholesterol? Does he have toxins that lead to cancer? Does he have hepatitis B? Does he have trans fat? Or is the person a smoker? All this can tell by the color. And the stones, big or small, you can tell whether they are old or new stones. And the quantity of stones, you can tell whether the stones are congested. If it's too many of these big stones, very likely the person has fatty liver. And let me show you some of them. This guy has high cholesterol, that's for sure, if it's all yellow. And if it's so many, very likely a person already got cancer. And if a person has parasites being passed up, a person has skin disease or a lot of allergies, a person with red stones means the person has been taking medication. Purple stones, hepatitis B carrier. Okay. Bright green stones, these are borderline high cholesterol together with high cholesterol. This one, this is calcified stones. This lady actually was scheduled for surgery to remove the gallbladder. She came to see me because she doesn't believe in removing the gallbladder. Okay, so I helped her to save her gallbladder, save more than $15,000 to $20,000 in surgical fees. And today she still have a gallbladder. That was 9 years ago. This one look like goji berry or goji. Actually, it's not. It's actually medication. Due to medication. See the stones inside. After she cut it into two, they are hard stones. This is heavy metals. This is another cancer patient. This is trans fat stones. This is a cancer patient. I have a lot of cancer patients. After they go for surgery or chemotherapy, during the break, they will do the detox and they pass out a lot of toxic stones. This trans fat. These are multicolor stones. What does it tell you? Multicolor. Tell you a person had a lot of problem. Okay. Now this one was given to me from one of my clients. She's actually a bit overweight. She got high cholesterol. And she passed out all these high cholesterol stones. She also passed out a lot of worms. Do you see the worm here? Do you see the worms here? Okay. When you like to eat crabs, prawns, oysters, sashimi, all these raw fish, you will have a lot of stones. Sorry, you will have a lot of parasites. I'm sure you don't want to have these parasites sharing your nutrients in your body. Because once these parasites, and when they excrete their waste matter, it actually causes a lot of allergies. Now, in summary, that's how you do detox. The liver filters the blood and forms stones. Older stones are on the top, new stones are at the bottom. So just like accounting system, last in, first out. Newly formed stones will come out first. Old stones will come out later. And these stones will come out through the common bile duct that go directly through the small intestines. It will not go to the stomach. So when you consume my product, the stomach, okay, here, it will dilate the liver ducts so that the stones will come out. It will soften the stones. It will lubricate the stones. So far, none of them say that when I do detox, the stone gets stuck. It will not get stuck. Okay. So doing liver detox is just like servicing a car. Doing maintenance, regular maintenance that prevent expensive repair. This common sense of maintenance for the car as well as for the aircon has been done by all of us. But we never thought of maintaining our body, right? We never thought of doing a servicing or overhaul plans for the liver. So today I am enlightening my clients that there is this natural remedy that doesn't harm the body. In fact, it brings cancer and other chronic diseases to the minimum. Free many people from medication that harms the liver even further. Look at this last stage of the liver that is totally hardened. And it was surgically removed, and the surgeon cut the stone into half, and to let you see what is inside the liver. You can see all the stones are still there. So I advise all of you, when you listen to this natural remedy, please put it into practice. Do a regular detox. Do not wait till the doctor say you have this, you have that. Then you start to do remedial action, because you all know the most famous saying, prevention is better than cure, right? 1 ounce of prevention is worth 1 pound of cure. So these stones are actually real stones from the liver. So this is a lab sample where the stones are being analyzed in a lab. You can see it's a sample 1. The number of stones, there are numerous gallstones. This is sample 1. This is sample 2. Number of stones, numerous gallstones and fragments. And what is the composition? They are predominantly cholesterol. Second, predominantly cholesterol. So do not believe what the internet tells you. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Okay, when you type liver detox, they say the stones passed up is a result of the olive oil with the juice formed together become gallstones. Don't believe that, because that is not true. Okay. What is true? What is true? Lab test. Okay. Oil and juice combined will not produce cholesterol. Okay. So how do you know your liver is congested? Very easy. There are signs and symptoms to prove so. Number 1, you have digestion problem. You either have bloatedness, constipation, or diarrhea. Okay. Another way is hernia, twisted intestines. Menstrual or menopausal disorder, osteoporosis, hormonal imbalance. Ladies especially are more prone to osteoporosis than men. Okay, because when the liver is congested, the liver cannot absorb calcium from food, so it has to draw from the bones. So one of my church members, she had very painful menstrual period. And I asked her to do the liver detox. You can see all the stones that she passed up. Look at the stones. They are floating in the toilet here, toilet bowl. They are actually fat-based stones. She said that 90% of her pain disappeared. No more pain already. So if you have constant migraine, headaches, brain disorder, Alzheimer, this one has to do with gallstones. Chronic fatigue, tired all the time. Eyes cannot see properly, vision, problem with vision. This is the most common. Frozen shoulder, stiff neck, back pain, stiffness of joints and muscles. Recently, I did a scan, a quantum resonance magnetic analyzer, where you just take 1.5 minutes to scan your palm and you will determine your health condition. Most people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, they develop all these joint problems. Why? Because the liver is congested and the toxins cannot be passed up. So what happened? The toxins will be thrown into the joints. So a lot of people experience joint pain as a result of this congestion. Back pain especially. Ulcers in the gums, tonsillitis, all these infections, if you find that you always get sore throat and you have ulcers in your mouth, means you are quite toxic. Allergies, means a person has worms. Joint diseases, means the liver is actually not functioning well. So coming back to this young person who wrote me a good testimony, he did detox to prevent diseases. He didn't have any disease yet. So he did the third time. You can see a lot of stones came out. So based on what I see, I can predict his future disease. He's going to have cancer and high cholesterol. Because the stones is actually toxic stones with high cholesterol. I asked him to continue to detox. And then he saw hard stones coming out. He got a shock of his life. He said, what are these? These are all the hard stones. Going to be no more already. You're going to complete your overhaul plans. You know, these are high cholesterol also. So I told him to do one more time. So at the 5th detox, he completed the overhaul plans. How do you know? You can see. Look at the number of stones. Getting fewer, right? And smaller. So I congratulated him. At the 5th detox, he completed the overhaul plans. I told him, 1 year later, you come and see me. So 1 year later, he did come and see me and did a servicing plan. Just did once only. Notice the coin is smaller and newer. Second year, he came to see me again. He did a servicing plans for second time. Third year, he did a servicing plans. So ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to complete your overhaul plans, which can be 3 to 6 times if you are healthy. If you have already got fatty liver or high cholesterol, cancer, or other lifestyle diseases, you need to do at least 6 to 10 times. A person with cancer needs to do 10 to 15 times. So after the overhaul plans, just do a servicing plans once a year. So when the liver is overloaded with toxins, your body cannot detoxify. Then your body starts to oxidize. That's very bad. Then the body will produce free radicals, which are cancer elements. Then your body starts to have health problems. Then you go and see a doctor, doctor give you medicine. In Chinese, we call 治标不治本. They deal with the symptom, they don't cure the disease. And then this medicine will damage the liver even further. Okay. Of course, some people take supplements. Supplement, no use. Why? Because they only deal with the blood on the oxidative level. Drug is a symptom level. Whereas liver detox, you are actually cleaning the liver at the source, dealing with the disease at the source. Of course, you have to change your lifestyle also. So this is a sample of people sending me the detox. After they detox, they form stones. How do you know these are stones and not feces? Just use a shower head and spray. Okay, feces will disintegrate, stones will be there. Or you put the stones under the sun, it will melt because all these are oil, fat base. So I analyze stones for them. This one is a cancer patient. I did not know he's a cancer client. Sorry, not cancer. He's a smoker. Okay. I asked, is he a smoker? He said previously, yes. How do I know? Look at this, smoker stones. That's why I say brown stones can cause cancer. People have produced so many stones. If it's brown, right, then likelihood of getting cancer is very high. So this doctor is actually a former MP from Telok Blangah. He retired from medical practice and went into alternative medicine called anti-aging medicine. He specialized in human stem cells. So he will bring people to India for the treatment because Singapore don't recognize alternative treatment. And before he brings them to India, he will detox them. So before he got to know me, he detoxed his clients using Dr. Norman's herbs, which is from China. It cost 10 times the price of my detox program. So he asked me to analyze. I said they are from the liver. He has high cholesterol. Dr. Koh said, correct. Thank you. So from then on, he became my client. He got all he got the supply from me because mine is only 10% the price of Dr. Norman's herbs. To further illustrate that my detox program is simpler and cheaper is the testimony given by Dr. Darren Chew. He's a PhD doctor, a regional distributor of energy wristband. He said, hi, I'm Darren. I was introduced to a Thai detox program in Koh Samui in 2019, where I had to undergo a full 11-day stay-in course of olive oil, fruit juice, and enzyme drinks without any solid food. Of course, it was effective, but very tough because it needed a lot of time and determination, endurance, and deep pockets. $3,000 per course. In total, I went for 4 courses in 1 year before I stopped. Then I was introduced to Mark Chan's detox program. Obviously, it's so much easier and cheaper, so I tried. I have gone through 6 courses so far, and I must say that it is so simple, easy to manage, affordable, and as effective. I would strongly recommend this program, and it has been running for the past 10 over years. So this is the most powerful testimony that's given why my liver detox program I've been doing since 10 years. The price 10 years ago is the same price today. Not only that, the packaging has improved. Okay, the write-up, okay, the professional look, and so on. So in summary, why liver detox? Because it's a logical method of detoxification. It is safe, using food and minerals. No side effect. Okay, some people will have healing crisis, and these are only 20% of the people. The healing crisis will last, the most is 3 days. Okay, and some people will be more than 3 days, but it just shows that the body is toxic. It's holistic. It means you do detox to lower cholesterol, and then you get other benefits which you did not expect, like your joint pain disappear, your skin improve, and then your weight drop. You got more energy, and then it's cheap and economical. It's resetting the liver to its optimal condition. It's creating an environment where the body heals by itself. It's enabling nutrients and supplements to absorb better. Isn't that good? I would want all this. Having a clean liver is just like a newborn baby, with no diseases, no toxins when you do liver detox. So this is my detox kit that I promote using oil, juice, and this magnesium that is not found in Singapore. What it does is when you touch the body inside, it produces oxygen and dilate the liver duct so that stones will come out. And then we have electrolytes, we have probiotics. We give you a shaker, we give you a basket, and then we give you a brochure, a booklet for you to go through. So let me summarize. This is an 18-hour program that starts from 6 p.m. to 12 noon. So during these 18 hours, you don't You skip dinner, you skip breakfast. You don't take medicine, you don't take supplements. You take medicine before 6, you take medicine after 12 noon. So day 1 and day 2, you must be a vegan. Okay, no deep fry, no meat, no eggs, no milk. So eat all the high fiber food like fruits, okay, salad, misua, bananas, oats, okay, for breakfast and lunch. Drink plenty of water. 7:30 stop drinking. 8 o'clock start to drink the magnesium and the juice. 10 o'clock start to drink the olive oil and the juice, and then you turn on the right side for 20 minutes. Now don't worry, because this detailed explanation will be in my video, which I will show to you if you order the detox kit. And then day 2, 6 a.m., 2 capsule with warm water. 8 a.m., 2 capsule. 10 o'clock electrolytes. And then 6 a.m. onwards, you will start passing out all the stones. And then the basket is there for you to catch the stones. The basket is here. And then 12 and 6, simple lunch and dinner. You can eat until full, okay? Between this time, you must drink water. 1 hour before you sleep, you take the probiotics. And day 3 is not a detox day. So don't say this is a 3-day program. You take, before breakfast, you take a probiotic. Before you sleep, you take probiotic. So normally you just resume your normal duty, normal diet. So after this one program, you just repeat one week later or 2 weeks later. Do until no more stones. Then you call this an overhaul cleanse. More and more people are asking me to make it cheaper by packing this into 3 detox programs in one box, where I bring down the price $50 cheaper. Okay, you just have 2 baskets, 2 shaker, 3 juice, 2 olive oil, 3 sets of magnesium, 3 sets of electrolytes, 3 sets of probiotics. And instead of 1 booklet, instead of 2 booklets, you have 1. Because we want to save the earth. We don't have so many trees being cut off. So the price is the same. 10 years ago, I put this in the organic shop. They sell at 148. And today you get from me is 120. But if you get 3 sets in one, like this one is actually 120. This one is 310. Right? You save $50. So if you buy 2 of this, which is 6 sets, it's actually 600. So somebody told me, doing 1 detox program only 100, cheaper than servicing a car. That's why they say mine is the cheapest, okay, in the market. And today I have a special promotion if you were to take it up. This promotion will only last until my stock is available. So I have good news for you. I'm going to give you an encyclopedia in ebook form, a natural remedy encyclopedia, a book on Ministry of Healing, which teach you how to take care of your body. And then I give you 3 sachets of Alaskan blueberry for your eyes and for your heart. And I will give you 1 box of masks, which costs $25 to $30, 50 pieces of masks, 1 box free while stock lasts. Okay, I don't have many stocks. And then I will give you a free quantum resonance magnetic analyzer. That means I will go to your house and scan your body from head to toe, measuring 37 areas in your body. So this scanner will scan over 600 parts of your body, very accurate. It can predict your present condition and your future condition. Okay, this quantum magnetic analyzer is actually invented in China by a team of medical experts. The magnetic health analyzer was developed based on a study of 100 millions of clinical case studies over a period of many years. Its accuracy rate is between 85 to 95%. It only takes 2 minutes to produce the result. 1.5 minutes to analyze. So a 98-page report will be generated to diagnose and highlight the health challenges for the following: cardiovascular, entire digestive organ, reproductive and sexual organs, entire bone structure, nervous system, immune system, meridian points, blood sugar, vitamins, minerals, heavy metals, toxicity, blood circulatory system, cholesterol and blood sugar level, skin, eye health. So this is totally non-invasive, not harmful at all. So a few of them already arranged for me to scan them. So this one will be given free if you buy just one of the tri-pack value, which is 310. And all these gifts will be given to you. Never before I'm so generous. Huh? So what do you get besides the gifts? You get free consultation, free visual analysis, free lifetime health consultation. That means I become your health mentor. Free presentation to family and friends. So some of them organize a group of families, their parents, their children, and I'll go to their house, plug into the computer and share with them. So this is what I give also. So you can contact me to order the detox kit at this number, 9743-8362. Okay, any questions so far? You can unmute yourself to ask questions. Now is Q&A time. You can also type out your question in the chat. Okay, there is a question coming up. Cannot hear clearly. Oh, so sorry. Maybe you can listen to my video recording. This session is recorded in video. Any other question or comments, feedback?